Okay, I'm Carlos, and I'm continuing to read about the chapter 3 of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the letter for no one, and I continue with my reading. So, here we go. Uh, there was a horrible smell in the kitchen the next morning when Harry went in for breakfast. It seemed to be coming from a large metal tub in the sink. He went to have a look. The tub was full of what looked like dirty rags swimming in grey water. "What's it?" he asked Aunt Petunia. Her lips tightened, and they always did if they dared to ask a question. "Your new school uniform," he said. Harry looked in the bowl again. "Oh," he said, "I didn't realize it had to be so good." "Don't be stupid," snapped Aunt Petunia. "I'm doing some of the little things great for you. It it'll look just like everyone else when I finish." Harry seriously done this, but thought it best not to large. He sat down on the table and tried not to think about how he was going to look on his first day at the Stonewall High, like he was wearing bits of elephant skin probably. Dudley and Uncle Vernon came in, both with wrinkled noses because of the smell of Harry's new uniform. Uncle Vernon opened his newspaper as usual, and Dudley banged his smelling stick, which he carried everywhere, on the table, and they heard the click of the mail slot and flop on letters on the doormat. "Get the mail, Dudley," said Uncle Vernon from behind his paper. "Make Harry get it." "Get the mail, Harry." "Make Dud get it." "Pumpkin with your smoking, Dudley." Harry dodged the smoking stick and went to get the mail. Three things lay on the doormat: a postcard from Uncle Bernard's sister Marge, who was vacationing on the Isle of Wight; a brown envelope looked like a bill; and a letter from Harry for Harry. Harry picked up and started at it. Sorry, his heart sounding like a hidden elastic band. No one ever in his whole life had written to him. Who would? He had no friends, no other relatives. He didn't belong to the library, so he'd never even got rude notes asking for books back. Yet here it was, a letter, addressed to plainly there could not be mistake. Mr. H. Potter. The cupboard under the cupboard under the stairs. For Pride Drive. Nearing winning, sorry. The envelope was thick and heavy, made of yellowish parchment, and the address was written in the emerald green ink. There was no stamp. Turning to the envelope over, and his hand trembling, Harry saw a purple wax seal bearing a coat of arms, a lion, an eagle, and badger, and a snake soaring a large letter H. "Hurry up, boy!" shouted Uncle Bernard from his kitchen. "What are you doing? Checking for letter box?" He chuckled at his own joke. Harry went back to the kitchen, still staring at his letter. He handed Uncle Bernard the bill at the postcard, sat down, and slowly began to open the yellow envelope. Uncle Bernard ripped off the bill, snorted in disgust, and flipped over the postcard. "March ill," he informed Aunt Petunia at a funny help. "Dad," said Dudley suddenly, "that Harry's got something." Harry was on the point of folding his letter, which was writing on the same heavy parchment and the envelope, when it was jerked sharply out of his van by Uncle Vernon. That's all.
This is the continuation of the reported speech of the third chapter of book Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. As he had looked at Dudley in his new knickerbockers, Uncle Vernon had said gruffly that it had been the proudest moment of his life. Aunt Petunia burst into tears, and she had said that she couldn't believe it had been her equal Dawkins. He had looked so handsome and grown up. Harry had been trust himself to speak. He had thought of his ribs might already had cracked from trying not to laugh. There had been a horrible smell in the kitchen the next morning when Harry had been in for breakfast. It had seemed to uh, to was coming from a large metal roof in the sink. He had gone to have a look. The roof had been full of what looked like dirty grass swimming in grey water. Aunt Petunia asked if Aunt Petunia asked, "What's this?" Her lips tightened as they as Willis had done. If he had dared to ask a question, she said, "Your your new school uniform." Harry had looked in bowl again. Oh, he said that he hadn't realized it had to be sweet. Don't have been stupid, sniffed down Petunia. And the the innings the innings some of those soft things were for you. It would look just like everyone else when he had finished. Harry surely doubted this, but had thought it best not to urge. He had sat down at the table and had tried, had tried not to think about who he had been going to look on his first day at Stonewall High. Like he had been wearing bits of all elephants' kind, probably. Dudley and Uncle Vernon came in, but with wrinkled nose because of the smell from Harry's new uniform. Uncle Vernon had opened his newspaper as usual and Dudley back his battle stick, which he had carried everywhere on the table. They heard the They had heard the click of the mail slot and flaps of letters on the doormat. "Get the mail, Dudley," said Uncle Vernon from behind his newspaper. He said, "Made Harry get it." "Got the mail, Harry." "Made Dudley get it." "Poke him with your smelting stick, Dudley." Harry had dodged the smelting stick and went to get the mail. 3 things lay on the doormat. A postcard from Uncle Vernon's sister, who had been vacationing on the East of White, a brown envelope that had looked like a bill and a letter for Harry. Harry had picked up and had stared at it, his hair twanging like a giant elastic band. No one ever in his whole life had written to him. Who would? He had no friends, no other relatives. He hadn't belonged to the library, so he had never even got through notes asking for books back. Yet here it had been a letter. Augustus to plainly there could be no mistake.
Hi there.
Hi,
Uh, my name is Carlos,
my name is Pavel.
and we continue to review the three chapter of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This chapter called "The Letters for No One." So here we go. Uh, we start with a day of July. The Aunt Petunia takes Dudley to buy his new his new wearing to
His
college
new
uniform
uniform.
uniform to the college, to the smelting college, and leave Harry on the Mr. Fig's house. Then it wasn't so terrible that another days, because Mr. Sphinx had their leg broken, and let Harry be watching TV all day. So it was great to compare the another days. They have to, sorry, pass the passing the Mr. Fig's house. Then, sorry.
So when when Aunt Petunia and Dudley went to Londres for buy the new uniform, uh, so in the afternoon, Dudley used that uniform, and he present uh, he present and the uniform to to his father and mother, and after the 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 uniform of Martin had the color dark red, pants of orange color, and hat had heart, and to they they carry they carry a stick or baton, for fight when the professors couldn't watch to to today, no?
Yes, and that was the day when they was to London. The next morning, Harry gone to the kitchen to have the breakfast, and he could smell terrible other from the kitchen. So he decided to go to watch what is the smell that.
Yes, in that bad smell uh, was because the Aunt Petunia
Uh,
um, was was
Laundry,
cleaned
cleaned and
drowned.
laundered his new uniform, but that wasn't a new uniform. Only was the old clothes of Dudley, and Harry thinks that this uniform was like elephant skin to him,
Yes,
and,
and was that. That's all.
and that's all.
Bye bye.